So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 greatest mistakes that I've noticed small channels are making here on YouTube. These mistakes are keeping your channel stuck, getting low views, no subscribers sometimes. So you might be wondering, is YouTube algorithm favoring other creators? No, it's not like that. YouTube is now depending on how strategic and intentionality you are for you to become successful. So these mistakes that I'm going to tell you, it's not something that you can find on Google. It's not settings that you can find on your YouTube channel. No, these are the mistakes that you are making you as a creator. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you, or the first mistake that I'm going to tell you in this video, is topic confusion. Most of the creators, they're trying to cover a lot of different topics on one channel. This is a mistake that you might be making on your channel, just because you have to be intentional on one specific niche, on one specific channel, for you to grow a loyal audience. Trying to cover a lot of topics on one channel, it will divide your audience, it will confuse them. It also confuses that YouTube algorithm to recommend your video, just because it may not know what your channel is really about. So you have to be specific on a certain topic that you really talks about, and try to go deeper on that specific topic. Try to give more solutions on that problem. The more you do that, it's going to be easier for that YouTube algorithm to know where to recommend your videos, where to push your videos to more people. For example, I want to tell you this. You have a shop. Today you tell them you repair radios. Tomorrow you tell them you repair fridges. The next day you tell them you repair washing machines. That means your customers are going to be confused. They are not going to know what your shop is about. So the same thing with YouTube. You have to be specific on a specific topic, so that you can build those loyal audience who can also return to your channel each and every time, just because they know what your channel is about, just because they know what problem are you solving. So you don't have to try to cover a lot of things just because you're going to confuse your audience. You're going to confuse that YouTube algorithm not to know where to recommend your video, not to know where to push your videos. This will lead us to the second mistake that I've discovered that small creators are making here on YouTube. This second thing, which is ignoring search intents. Most of the creators, they forget that there are things that people are already searching for. You can find these on Google Trends, even here on YouTube. These are the things that people are already looking for. So instead of you just trying to give your audience what you want or what you think in your mind, try to give them what they are looking for. Try to give them what they are searching for. What am I saying on this? Stop trying to give people what you want and start giving them what they want. Why? Just because people, they really don't care about what you want, but they care about the value that you are giving to them. Are you solving their problem? Just because if you try to give people that content that you really think they would want, you are going to be struggling here on YouTube. You are going to struggle to get more views. You are going to struggle to get more clicks on your videos. Why? Just because you are giving these people what they are not searching for. So instead of you trying to give these people what you think, just try and give them what they are looking for. It will be easy for you to grow here on YouTube if you start giving these people what they really want. You cannot struggle to get views. You cannot struggle to get subscribers just because you are giving these people what they are really searching for. The more you do that, my brother, my sister, it is easy for you to become successful here on YouTube. This will lead us to the third mistake that I've discovered that most of the small channels are making here on YouTube. This third thing, which is changing niches too quickly. Yes, we know some other people, they can even go viral and blow and become successful with just one video here on YouTube. But that doesn't mean everyone else has to go through under that same lane. No. YouTube is a long-term journey. You have to develop a lot of skills, how to create good thumbnails, how to create good titles. So, before you change a specific niche that you are targeting right now, you have to try to look for other factors that may be affecting your channel to grow, that may be affecting your videos to get more views, that may be affecting that YouTube algorithm to be favoring your videos, to push them to a lot of people, to recommend them to more people. So before you change a niche, before you change any niche, try to look, are your thumbnails good? Are your titles good? Are you not trying to cover a lot of topics? You have to try to find out those mistakes that you might be making, which keeps your channel stuck before you change into any niche. You have to give yourself time to grow. You have to give yourself or your channel time to accumulate those loyal audience which really want that specific problem that you're solving here on YouTube. Just because the most successful people here on YouTube are problem solvers. So you have to find a specific problem that you are solving. That's your niche. If you do it over a long period of time, and then you see this thing is not working, and then you have to try something else. But you must not change your niches too quickly. This will affect that YouTube algorithm to know what your channel is about. It will also confuse that YouTube algorithm, like I said earlier. It will also divide your audience, like I said earlier. So you have to be specific and intentional when creating your content. So this will definitely lead us to the fourth point that I'm going to give you. This is the fourth mistake that I've discovered that most of the creators are making here on YouTube, which is weak introductions. Your introduction is an appetizer which triggers your audience to keep on watching your videos. So the more you give weak introductions, that means a lot of audience are going to drop off before to the end of that video. That means that is going to reduce your retention. That is also going to reduce your average view duration, which we don't want to be happening here on YouTube. Just because most of the people, when they are making introductions, they give, oh, my name is blah 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 blah, I've been here on YouTube for 20 years and that. A lot of people, they don't care about who you are. They don't care how long you have been here on these platforms. But people, they only care about what value are you giving to them. Are you solving the problem that I have? Are you giving me the right answers to my questions? That's all what they care about. So you have to be mindful in your introduction. Your introduction, you just have to be brief and be promising on what you have told them on your titles, on your thumbnails. Just because you might be having good titles, good thumbnails, but once people click into a video and then you give them an introduction which is not that captivating, that means that audience, they are going to drop off before the end of your video. And then this will give a negative impression to that YouTube algorithm. And then, final but not least, which is mistaking reputation and consistency. Most of the people, they think that being consistent is just showing up. But showing up without improvements, showing up without amendments, showing up without corrections is nothing, my brother, my sister. You are going to remain stuck here on YouTube just because you are not trying to improve what is working and what is not working. So being consistent, you have to check your click-through rates, your thumbnails, your average duration, where people drop off on my video. Why did they drop off on my video after these minutes? Why did they drop off watching my video after these seconds? And then you try to correct those mistakes. Just because your titles may be good to you, but it's not that captivating to your audience. Just because your thumbnails may be good to you, but it's not that captivating to your audience. So you have to try to look in all these areas which is not working and what is not working. And then you try to make amendments in those things. The more you do this, my brother, my sister, I assure you, you will be easily successful here on YouTube. It will be easier for you to get more subscribers. It will be easier for you to get more views here on YouTube. It's not luck, but it's strategic and intentionality. If you have made it this far, my brother, my sister, make sure you subscribe on our channel, just because here on our channel we always give you strategies and tips on how to grow your social media platforms and monetize your content. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Until next time.